my parents are in the crowd tonight. Thank you guys so much for coming. My name is Kristina. I'm going to tell you about the craziest day of my life. It happened when I was a sophomore at Virginia Tech. That day started like a very normal day for me. I was sleeping in, so I was about to miss my first class. My friend drove me to class that morning, and I made two decisions that seemed small but had a huge impact. One was that I chose to wear sneakers instead of my usual flip-flops. And two was that I actually went to class, which didn't happen pretty often. Sorry, Dad. We're heading to Norris Hall. Norris is an L-shaped building. It's old. What's interesting about it is it only has 3 exits. The room that we're in right now has 4. We climb the stairs to the 2nd floor of Norris. This is the remodeled version that you guys are looking at. And most of the doors are closed because classes have started, so we have to count down and find 211. Right as we enter our room, my teacher, Madame Couture Novak, she's standing at the front, and she, welcomes us with this grim face of why are you late? Every morning she would move us around the classroom so we would get to work with new people. Because we were often late, we always missed this part. So this is pretty important. This day, I ended up sitting in exactly the same seat I always did, in the back right-hand corner on the right side of the class. What we don't know is at this time, someone is downstairs and he's chaining all 3 doors shut. There's supposed to be desks there. Oh, you guys can see. We heard the first gunshots outside in the hallway, and my teacher, she opened the door. She immediately slammed it and she said, "Call 911." And the second that door closed, he walks in. He walks in shooting. There's absolutely no time. He goes to the other side of the classroom by the windows. He's holding 2 guns. He doesn't say anything. He just starts going down the rows of people. It's very quick. It's very loud. It's very scary. We had these very shitty desks. I get on the floor. I put my knees under the chair, my stomach on the seat, hands overhead, eyes are closed. As the shots keep going, and it's, like I said, very loud, I can tell it's getting closer and closer. And I'm telling myself, brace yourself, your turn is going to come. Now, I didn't know what that meant. I didn't think I was going to get shot, but I knew that something really serious was going on. And I knew for whatever reason that I should just play dead. He shoots me. The first time's in the back. And you'd be surprised, getting shot doesn't hurt that much because shock overtakes you, but it starts to burn and really kind of seep in, and that's when it gets really uncomfortable. It's not pleasant. He leaves the first time, he goes across the hall, and while he's gone, cell phones are ringing, people are coughing, and the smell of gunpowder has completely filled the room. Gunpowder is this really sticky, pungent, warm smell, and it just makes you very, very thirsty. He comes back. Now, this time, the shooting is more intermittent. It's slower because he's looking to see who's alive. I remember telling myself to stop breathing because I can feel my stomach hitting that chair, and I'm saying, stop, he can see that you're alive. The third and final time, he killed himself in front of our classroom. When the police broke in, the first thing the guy said was, "We have a lot of blacks in here." I didn't know what that meant, but when police sweep a crime scene, they have 30 seconds. If you're red, you're critically injured. If you're yellow, you'll live. Black means you're dead. In 9 minutes, he killed 11 of my classmates and my teacher. 32 people lost their lives that day. This was a huge, huge event. Now, they carried us outside of Norris Hall, and they threw us on the grass, and they tore open my jeans to see where I'm shot. Now, remember, I'm 19, so I'm thinking, what color underwear am I wearing right now? They were super bright. But she tells me I'm shot, and I'm a red tag, so I go to the hospital, immediately into surgery. Thankfully, he missed all the vital organs. They still took some out. But the third bullet went in my right toe, which I probably wouldn't have if it weren't for those shoes. I love those shoes. I've learned a lot of things about this, but the most basic thing I learned is that life is incredibly short. It doesn't matter if you get 20 years or 50 years or 70 years. All that matters is that you appreciate what you have. So whatever it is that you do, my message is whether it be in work or in life or in play or if it's in traffic tonight, appreciate that you get that moment and never ever forget how wonderful traffic can really be sometimes. If you have any questions, come find me afterwards, or there's my Twitter as well. Thank you.